Yeah, I'm Jason. I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Ben and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Sean, I play drums.
I'm Aaron, I play bass and backup vocals.
I'm Keith, I play guitar and sing as well.
And what do? We say we are breaking benches.
Yes, we are backstage in the dressing room at JetBlue Park during Fort Rock Festival in Fort Myers, Florida. Now, I heard some of you guys are from Florida?
No.
Really?
Not at all.
I lived here
Florida.
for a little bit, but I'm not from
I lived here for a little bit too.
And where did you guys live at?
Winter Park.
Yep.
We went to Full Sail.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's jump right into the fun stuff. This first question, you can feel free to pull in dead people. What is your biggest musical fantasy?
Biggest musical fantasy.
Focused musical fantasy?
Anything you want, be creative with it.
Is that what you said? What is
Your
the
biggest musical fantasy.
I'm deaf.
That's okay.
I don't know.
I can get louder.
Kurt Cobain and Nirvana is my biggest musical fantasy. I even have a Nirvana tattoo. I got that tattoo when I was 15 years old, and Kurt Cobain had died, and so my mother went with me to a little like trailer park, and a guy in a trailer park tattooed it on me. And he goes, hey, he's a big guy. He goes,
Sounds
hey,
legit.
you know, I cover up a lot of tattoos. I cover up a lot of band tattoos. I said, man, you won't have to ever cover this one up. He's like, I'll see you in 5 years. And I never saw him again. It was obviously, you know, lifetime, like 20 years ago or something like that. So Hub, if you're out there, man, I still got it. Still got it.
That's awesome.
I love that his name is Hub.
Hub, yeah. His name was Hub.
That's
Hub
great.
tattoo.
Hub.
That's great.
Anyone
I
else?
don't know.
Mine would probably be Trent Reznor, I guess.
Really? That's what I didn't know. I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's hard to say.
I would have guessed Talking Heads.
Talking Heads.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
Dave. No, that's Keith's jam. But Trent Reznor, I think anybody who can win a Grammy and an Oscar, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, hi, Ben.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Nice to
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet the real you.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. I've been a huge Metallica fan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be cool too.
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate. I've gotten to see most of the concerts that I would have wanted to see. So I don't really know.
Well, it's like people to play with.
Oh, people to play with?
Yeah, be creative with it. You can play on the moon if you like.
Can you like melt two people into one?
Sure.
Go for that.
Can you melt two people into
Yeah,
one?
go for that.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with what I get to do every day now. I get to play with these guys, which is
Oh,
pretty freaking cool.
You stole what I was gonna say.
Oh, see,
No, for real.
he wants to play YYZ
Oh.
with
It
Rush.
was
That's what he wants to do.
yeah, it was gonna be either Rush, but in saying that I've already fulfilled my fantasy.
That's so sweet.
Dream
of you to
gig
say.
with Ben because he's such a talented songwriter.
Oh,
I was a
Very
big fan
talented.
before I got
you're a very
here,
talented drummer. Everybody here is
and
talented.
all of these guys are just awesome.
We got nothing but love.
So if we could revive Kurt, though, that would be cool.
That'd be
And
cool,
go
yeah.
on tour Nirvana.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
I'd be his tech.
Yeah,
I'd be his tech.
that'd be cool.
Now, guys, a lot of people always talk about the glamorous side of the
Oh,
music
yeah.
industry
Don't get me
and
started,
all
Brian.
that, but I want to focus on the not so glamorous stuff. If there's anything that's scary, a worry when you're on the road, anything that's just not so glamorous about being
Well,
a
as you
musician.
can see, we're very glamorous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's absolutely nothing
I got a new
glamorous.
pair of socks the other
Yeah,
day.
thank you, Aaron, for giving me these.
They're brand new. I didn't even wear them
Socks.
before I gave them to you.
I'm usually a pants wearer, but it is 157 degrees outside, so I had to wear
Yeah.
shorts today.
The not glamorous side is definitely playing outside in 200-degree weather
But
with
the people make it
500%
worth
humidity.
every suffering second
Absolutely.
of heat
The
exhaustion.
fans are amazing,
Oh,
and
man.
they're the only reason that we're out there.
That and all of the beautiful support that we've gotten
That's
from
it.
everybody across the board.
Absolutely.
The zero sleep and getting sick, that part sucks too.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of lemons, like the whole thing, and it sucks because I've read that it builds your immune system up, and I've gotten sick a lot on tour, and that really sucks when you're a singer.
Yeah.
And so that's probably the worst thing at all, being sick on tour. That's the worst, absolute worst thing.
You're just always on the go. It's hard to rest.
Yeah. Especially when you're sleeping all nice and tight, and the bus goes over, bumper does one of these tunes.
Or the rumble strip.
Hell yeah. Oh,
That'll wake you up.
yeah.
Or you're sleeping and suddenly you hear this really loud noise and then your entire bunk reeks of diesel fuel.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry about that.
That's no fun at all.
Drive shaft.
That happened last night. We stopped and fueled up, and all of a sudden really loud noise, and I'm just like, I can't stay in here. Fuel. Yeah.
And then there was, broken drive shafts at 4:30 in the morning.
That's no fun either.
That was fun.
That was the opposite though. That was negative 20 degree weather.
Yes.
I'll
We're
take
always
that over the
suffering.
heat, though. I'll take that over the heat. She can always put more clothes on. She can only
can't
take
take so
so
many
yeah. And you don't want to get down to the sack.
And then, the other downfall is
Never,
dealing with all the
never.
Keith's fans. I mean, they're always
Oh
like
my
barricading.
God, it's just ridiculous.
They're like, "Where's Keith?" I get off the bus. Hey, you play drums, right? Yeah, cool. Where's Keith? Is he around?
Wow. They're like throwing copies of Allies.
Yeah.
His
Sorry,
solos.
guys.
He's
Sorry
like,
about
you-
that.
you know.
I'll try to, reel him in.
Somebody was talking to me like a fan was talking to me, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's Keith!" And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Don't worry, ladies. There's plenty of Keiths that can go around."
I'm surprised they're
Can we
not lined
swear?
up outside the door right now, Ben.
Can we swear?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Feel free.
What was the question?
What was the question?
Well, let's skip to the next question. We have, I was curious about your writing techniques, and has it changed at all through the years? What goes first for you? Is it the vocals, bass, drum, or is it just an idea, something else? And over all the years, how has it changed?
Well, with the first album, which is called Saturate, this is before I sort of adopted like computer and stuff like that, like Pro Tools and stuff. So it was really like old school, trying to just show everybody what it should be. And it just takes a really long time to do that. But being the primary songwriter of the band, I would always come in just with a whole song, just like done. And then I would try to just basically get everybody to play the right part. And then later on, I started to get into like Pro Tools and computer stuff and, home studio stuff. And it just made it easier to just kind of lay everything out. At least for the song, and then it's like an evolution, and then like all I would have to do is get the drummer to play the right thing, and then later on after that I started to get decent enough at programming drums and actually programming beat for beat, not just using loops but actually drawing in the beats and all the ghost notes and stuff. So that made it that much more refined of like a demo of like a starting point. So I'm able to just kind of really give what the song is going to be about, like in the 90 percentile, instead of like with just the music, which then you have to kind of go and figure out the drums and stuff. But I lay down all the vocals, I lay down all the harmonies on the demos. The demos are probably like 95 to 98%, sometimes 100% of what the actual song is going to be in the end. And then, I just give it to these guys, and they all perform great on it. And these guys are singing on the newest album, and that's something that we've never had before, because I've always had to do my own background vocals, because the band's never had any other people that could sing. So Keith and Aaron are singing all of the background vocals on Dark Before Dawn, which is our 5th album coming out soon, June. And overall, Jason and I have written in the past too, and overall everybody has just such a much better chemistry as far as our writing styles and the things that we like and the things that we think suck. Because like it helps when you think the same things suck, because then you don't do stuff that sucks, because you all think that it sucks. So
That's definitely helpful.
so it really helps. So it doesn't really matter if we have a lot of things in common as long as we think the same things suck.
Well, my style is the only one that counts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sean's style's the only one
It's
that
the only
counts.
one that counts.
But but Jason and I have written really well in the past on Dear Agony. We wrote some stuff, which is our fourth album, and on Red, his previous band, I wrote like a song with them. So it was pretty good. I mean, it's always been a really organic. Like we don't even have to try. It's just like very like-minded. Whereas in the past, I'd kind of have to try to find a way to make it work. Whereas now, I don't even have to try to make it work. It just works.
Why Failure? Why did you guys decide to release that single out of all the rest of the singles you have in your album?
Well, I think that's a collaborative effort. We give all of the songs to a lot of people, and we just because as the band, I mean, you're so close to it, you want like an outside opinion on it. So we just basically handed off the whole album to a lot of people, label people, people that are like kind of, I guess, radio type people, and they all came back with Failure as being something that would be a good single to kind of showcase what the band can do now, and really overall the album sounds like classic Breaking Benjamin. Hasn't really changed, but I think that song in particular is a good way to start to let fans know that the band is what it always had been, just even better, more refined, and you know, we try to get better with each album. So that's the truth of how that sort of came to be. Plus there's a great message in it, and that it is okay to fail, and we have this whole thing it's okay to fail, and so you know, we're just enjoying all the support, and we're enjoying the single, and it's doing okay for us, it's doing well, so we're just really ecstatic that we went with that, and there's plenty more to come. So
how have you managed to try to get this group together? I mean, it's been a lot.
Is this where we doing
if it's
both?
okay with you.
Are we good?
How do you try to get everything together? You've been through a lot, but to get all these guys together and keep Breaking Benjamin together, how has that been a challenge, and how have you rallied up the troops?
Well, I mean, I kind of, obviously, you know, the band's name Breaking Benjamin, and so it's obviously formed from my name, and so I had the band name for a long time. I wrote the music for the band, and I have the band, so it's kind of like always been that, and I've just tried to play with the best people that I could play with, and sometimes it's not the perfect fit, but it works, and sometimes it is the perfect fit and it works, and that's where we're at right now. And, you know, it's just, there was a lot of shady stuff that happened, and I was put in a position that I had to act the way I had to act it and just roll over and let people kind of basically steal or make decisions about songs that I wrote, because I wouldn't do that to anybody else. I certainly wouldn't give the okay to do anything with anybody else's song except my own. And so, you know, I was just kind of backed into a corner of really with no choice, and justice prevailed, and I'm able to continue what I started. So if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. And I got these great guys, and I just one by one, you know, called them and talked to them, and everything. The timing was great, and everything worked out, and we're all here playing today. So it's a good time. It was all good.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Guys, I have one last signature question I ask everyone. It's a personality question. If you're up for a silly off-topic question,
Okay.
just challenge to your creative minds, because I gotta go. But if you were a unicorn and you could be any color but white, what color would you be, and what special powers would you have?
Wow.
Can we be? Does it have to be a unicorn? Can it be like spirit? Can it be like a wolf or a cat or something cool? Okay, I would be a black unicorn, and I would not be a unicorn. That would be my power. Is that I'm not a unicorn.
So you
that
could
count?
transmorph into something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I'd be a blue one, and I'd have the power to heal people that are sick, because
Oh, that's nice
I
of you
wanna-
to say.
Oh,
look, you're just
he's
full,
just full of
full of
No.
sugar today.
You know, I'm sweet. It's
Here,
pouring.
here,
It's
here,
pouring
have
out.
another-
Yeah,
have
let me
another
drink some
drink.
more. No, but for real, I would like the power to
Oh, it's-
heal people that are unfortunate that suffer from illnesses that are even dying too. So, and
That's
Ben's been
sweet.
struggling for years with some stuff, and
Yeah, being sick sucks.
I'd like to take care of him and everybody else in the world. So,
Thanks, buddy. That's very admirable. Now I feel like I need to change my.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I was gonna be like, it was
You
presented
stole my
as a joke
answer.
question. You just
stole-
went and took it somewhere
you
completely
stole
else.
my
It's a psychological question.
I'm
If I was, if I was, I would be a camouflage unicorn so that no one could see that I was a unicorn.
Thanks, guys.
And then-
So are you saying the power of
I
invisibility,
would have
like
the
you're a
power of
voyeur?
Invisibility, and I would have the power to take Sean's answer and make it mine.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do that.
about
Though.
it. It's my power. I can do whatever I want to do.
Let's see what Keith would. Let's see what Keith would be.
Honestly, that was my answer. I'd be a black unicorn and I'd want to be invisible.
All right.
A lot of voyeurs in this group, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to watch.
You look great. You look great through the blinds of your window.
Jason, I'll answer for him. He would be a red and black flannel unicorn,
I'll leave him
And-
alone. That's killer shoes, bro.
and his power would be to produce Metal Gear.
I'll go with, he took camo, so I'm a creature of habit. So if I find something that works,
That's
I'll just buy 30 of them. I don't care.
What would your
What would you
power
be?
be?
My
You'd be a
power.
camo unicorn.
You camo unicorn.
Okay. So you would be invisible in the jungle.
Would be true, depending on
Yeah.
my environment,
Right. Well, the jungle.
Right.
So what would your power be?
Everybody's invisible already.
Power to
so-
just slag on through?
My power would be the ability to see invisible unicorns.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
That's a good one.
Touche. Very clever.
Very clever.
So that would be mine.
All right. Is
Nice.
that cool enough?
Yeah,
Not
guys.
Very cool.
No, that's fine. It's actually
Kinda
pretty
lame,
good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you
We
want to
just
add in?
like-
Final thoughts,
just-
closing comments, anything like that?
Truly, though, really, we are absolutely grateful for all the support that we're
Yes.
getting. And we're nothing but humbled and have nothing but love for all the fans out there. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting the band. And we're going to give you our best. And we seriously love each and every one of you guys. And really, we're just nothing but grateful. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much. I definitely
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
one.